ラブライブスクールアイドルフェスティバルオールスターズ。
サンライズ武士も
Wait, how come it's great. Encoding overloaded, then they're turning off. I'm using a GPU. What are you talking about? What's causing the GPU to spike up? On the CPU side, it's already using 100% utilization. What is going on? Like all it's doing is just using OBS, but what causes it? It would be a good idea if I can have like two things at the same time, but oh well. This is why I needed to upgrade my computer to 16 gigabytes of RAM because the current build for Screen Copy 2.0 did not have an audio did not have a fix to turn off the buggy audio issue. Now I'm already struggling with the CPU. I don't know why. Probably a memory leak. Like I can check the task manager and it still says encoding overloaded. Reset. Is it still? No, it's rendering lag and encoding lag. I doubt it would be coming from the GPU because there's no way GTX or RTX. I'd say RTX 3050 is just going to like itself behind. Which one is utilizing the CPU way too often? I can see OBS, maybe Screen Copy, console window host, task manager. Gee, I wonder why. Why is it even? I wouldn't even bother. Screen Copy shouldn't be hogging the resources. Check 6000 kbps, that's correct. Audio buffer 50, that's correct. Then start Screen Copy again. Huh? Then there's rendering lag from OBS, which it should do, because I am using a GPU. Why am I even using? Am I even using a CPU process? I don't think so. Enable microphone and they're running like this. So 59 and then 60. It's just one frame miss due to encoding lag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test this one again. Shouldn't be that already offset. So all this time I'm just gonna have to. What if I switch back to this one then? Would it lag? Okay. So I guess it would have come from studio mode, because if I use studio mode, then I might start having some frames miss due to encoding lag or recording lag, rendering or encoding lag, because I wanted to use the widget which the countdown clock in which the countdown clock was supposed to count down to like June 30 afternoon. Charted Summer, thanks for the like. There. Well, I'm down to the top 900. Oh, that's fine. Hold on. I would like to waste all of my LP for the night. Oh yeah, version 3.11 arrived, and it does now have the series jump button. Unfortunately, that would have been added. Like, oh, unfortunately, that patch came in within 35 days before the game closes. Like, they had to rush these UI updates, and then before the game closes. Like, sadly, sadly we're only gonna use these features for so short amount of time. Nah, I'm just going to waste all of my LP first. Happens to the best of us, Wavelength screwed my audio routing last week. I mean, my screen copy decided to lag. Screen copy decided to. I'm not sure if it's coming from the build itself, but the resources hog my CPU usage or GPU usage, even though it should not. So got a little late issue ahead of me. So, let me check the latest version. Maybe I might. Maybe there's now the latest version of screen copy via GitHub. And please give her steep strategy. No. You know what? I will go for same year or same school. That way, all the IMU cards can utilize it. So where am I? Version 2.0. It hasn't updated yet. What's going on? I wanted at least the audio routing for screen copy to fix itself. Because currently, right now on OBS, even though I'm using low resources and 8 gigabytes of RAM, I still get frames missed due to rendering or encoding lag. Like it should not happen. Especially it's just going to use less resources anyway. At least it was advertised. So, the event story. This is the last one, unfortunately. So, game announced its closure. I forgot to mute Evergreen, but it's not gonna block it anyway. So Hard Sparkling Jewelry. This is the last event story for this game, and then all our resources have to move over to Civ 2. Like, I can continue my resources on Civ 2, but as of right now, there are no details yet on how they're going to compute the progress data, the achievements you made in this game to Civ 2. So this came in already, I think, yesterday when they dropped the version 3.11 patch. So the global version of our new game for mobile devices is currently in development. Well, you should have just planned that. You should have just announced the release date before shutting down Civ All Stars. And a salty. So this one, if I click here, it takes you to this table of content, which if you were to say no or agree, then confirm. If you say no, you'll not be able to import your records to Civ 2. If you press the agree button, it will allow you to have a user ID and password. And you have to screenshot this. It's the same method as OG Civ. However, this does not. However, fortunately for EU and EAA players, you can import your data to Civ 2. No data privacy restrictions. I think Bushro thought of this already after KLab decided to restrict the data GDPR. So tough luck for those living in Europe or at least visited a European address once. I'm gonna have to safe to say that KLab did not do a very good job on utilizing the data transfer to Civ 2, so Civ 1 to Civ 2. So Bushro learned that and decided to allow that data import for Civ All Stars to Civ 2. And I'm pretty sure it's more on KLab's fault, but because Civ 2 was rushed to launch, I have to blame Bushro for closing this game, even though we're supposed to have to wait for Civ 2 first, and then you can close down All Stars. Like, I expected All Stars to last at least 4th anniversary, and then they can bring in 5th too, like Polished Glory. I guess we don't have good things coming to places after all. Now, I'm not gonna go for the last event theory because I'm just gonna save those for the expert songs. Fortunately for me, let's see. Fortunately for me, not this one, not bond ranking. If I go to membership, because I already have All Stars, pass still active. I still didn't get an expiration date. However, because the game is closing down, fortunately, I can use some of the benefits until the June 30 afternoon. So, I think it's a good choice. I already canceled my subscription anyway. It's no use for me to continue it if the game closes down anyway. So, it's been a long time. I'm not gonna get my 28 streak anyway. It's not going to add some rewards or benefits. So, I mean, I only got 2 days, less than 2 days left for, less than 3 days before the event before the event is over. So, let's carpe diem this. So, the last event story is also the last, event where they utilized a 3-to-1 cast, 3-to-1 cast, so an uneven number casting. Niji takes half of the cast, 2 from Muse and 1 from Aqua. So, I gotta say, at least we made it almost to the end. And I gotta be honest, I do have a few announcements before moving to the event story. If I can open this one, come on. Alright, so photo filter, Astar, Asuna, second year, and then sort by, I guess, limiting grease. There. Alright, with enough radiances for Festival 4 Aiwu, I've already calculated. I already have way too many of those. So, I'm proud to announce that all of the Aiwu yours have been maxed out. If you notice, since last Saturday's stream, I did not max out Spotlight 1 Aiwu, which is the present for you one. I did not max out Rain and Boss Blossom. I did not max out this one, the Sakura Aibu one. I decided to max it out because I'm gonna use all the cards for late challenge. Like since Aibu are genuinely there, it's all just me and luck. Just me and luck trying to collect all of the cards as much as possible, and I do have enough. I do have enough stuff ready. Let's see. I do have enough stuff ready for the bonus challenge. Now, I think I haven't collected all sets of the cards so far, which I think I'm only missing. Let's see. I'm only missing the Star Seeker one. So, I'm only 1 card short for her other second year subunit member. So, for my collection, look at this one. So, all of the cards are collected, even if I idolize all of them. Now, the only cards that I'm missing now are the Dream Treasure, and Star Seeker cards. Dream Treasure just released last month, so unfortunately, I'm out of reach to get that card anyway. No, not this one. Let's see. Over to Aiwu's Skull Idol collection. Now, other than Festival 4, I already have Star Gems ready for her anyway. All the cards are collected. All URs maxed out, and some of the SRs are not yet maxed out. So I'm gonna reserve these for I'm gonna reserve these for Festival 4, and if I have any extras, then I can just use it to try to upgrade some of the SRs until the end. So, last story event, unfortunately, yes. The last event story is Heart Sparkling Jewelry. So, this will take place in Diversity Tokyo. Diversity Tokyo Plaza. So, nonetheless, I do like to see the last story event taking place the same venue where Nijigasaki first performed Tokimeki Runners there. I forgot to preload the event data ahead of time.
イメージ PV ですか？
Oops, sorry.
はい。ハンドメイドジュエリーを作っているお友達がいるんですが、その子から PV
You
を
want
作
to
り
make
た
a
いと
promotional
相
video
談されま
about
して。
handmade jewelry. Ooh!
面白そう。でも
Also waiting for the
なんで
last fan to
PV？
spend all-star gems betting
ジュ
for
エリー
getting a
の魅
last
力を知っても
Hanamaru.
らうには、
Last
直接
Hanamaru.
手に取っても
To be
らうのが
honest,
一番だとは
I
思うので
wouldn't
す
care
が、
that much about
人の目に
Hanamaru
触れ
or
る機会は
any
限ら
other
れてい
card
ま
that
す。
is Niji. I just want
ですから
to
まず
get more
存在を知ってもらえる
Niji.
よ
You
う
know,
宣伝
more
をしたいんだそうです。
Niji cards for a
愛さん、
majority of the
せつなさん、
collection.
出演していただけないでしょうか。
Now, the data transfer or
なるほど。
data import didn't
そう
say
いうこと
anything
なら
about
協力す
the
るよ。
card collection yet.
せつ、
So I think they're likely going
力に
to
なりた
count
いと
how
思
many
うの
cards
です
you've
が、
unlocked,
本
idolized,
当に私でいい
how
んでしょ
many
うか。
materials you have from
ジュ
SIF
エリーというと、
from
モデ
SIF
ルさん
All
が身につ
Stars,
けてい
and
るよ
then
うな
it'll
印象があ
convert
りますが、
into consumables for
ぜ
SIF
ひ
2.
2人にお願いしたいとのことでした。
You know, some kind of
その子
mechanic,
は
but
なりたい
I'll
自
have
分
to
にな
wait
るをコ
for
ンセプト
official
に作ってい
details
るんです。
regarding the SIF 1 data
みんなを
import.
笑顔にしたい愛さん。自分の大好きを
But
届
I
けたい
am
せつなさ
going
んは、
to
そのイメージにぴった
I
り
am
だ
going
と言っていまし
to
たよ。
agree to the import to SIF
そう
2
でしたか。
and
それなら
not
やらな
regret
いわけにはい
anything.
きませんね。その申し出、喜んで受けさせていただきます。
I'd be happy to grant your
よ
request.
かったです。
Now,
その
feels
撮
like
影って
Setsuna
どん
is
な感
hanging
じでや
out
る
with
の？
two of her best buddies.
これから私がその子と相談して内容を詰めていきます。
I bet there are like
今回
two,
私が監
three,
督兼
four
撮影を担当しますので、
subunit representatives.
しおりこさんは出演され
Setsuna
ないんで
being
すか？
Ozuna rep, I being Diver Diva rep,
私は
and
裏方だ
Yuriko
けです。
being the Rebirth rep.
しおっぴーも出ようよ。愛さんも手伝うからさ。そう言っていただ
I
けるのは
wish I
嬉しいんです
recall.
が、
I wish I
何し
recall
ろ
what
初
event
めての
story.
試みで
I'm
すから、
pretty sure it was
無理に
back
詰め
in
込みすぎ
Monster
ない
House
方がいいと
where
思うんです。
I and Shiriko
お引き受けしたからには
did
ミス
appear
なく
in
やり
that
遂げたい
event.
ですから。
And also, PLDT
そういう
decided
ことな
to
らしょうがない
interfere
ね。
with my internet connection.
その分、私たちが全力でパフォーマンスさせていただきます。ありがとうございます。他にも数人声をかけているんです。みんなで最高の PV を作りましょう。
She was gonna say, let's make Psycho the PV. Reminding that this is going to be their last chance to meet up with the other group members, you know, Muse and Aqua. Sheesh. If Sif 2 does, I don't think Sif 2 will not have crossover interactions, but it'd be nice to have like crossover card collections, kind of like they did with the Dreamy Festival cards in OG Sif. I mean, to be honest, it's more or less a copium moment, but man, I like the costumes. I like the swimsuit costumes for Rico and Maki for the Dreamy Festival collection. I don't know why Bushiro didn't thought of just
ここが会場
adding
ですね。
cross group events
しおりこが先に来てる
sometime.
って言ってたけど。
So that's the majority of the cast now.
こんにちは。
So I'm not sure what to think about Kotori and Ellie's pairing. So student council and fashion designer. While I, Shiriko, and Setsuna are subunit representatives, Yoshiko is the lone representative for Aqua.
皆さん、お待ちしていました。こんにちは。
Well, previously on Love Live All Stars event Story Saga, all the remaining 6 members who were supposed to have a sleepover eventually fell asleep fell asleep forever in the training lodge.
見る目があるわね。我が眷属リトルデーモンにしてあげましょうか。
I'd be
よしこじゃ
delighted.
なくてヨハね。
Hey, nice.
それでは早速ですが、
No new
場
SR
所を合わせを
stats,
しましょう。
even All Stars throws SRs up with the might not push your problem. Simple enough, it was through player base,
アイさん、
the amount of player base
どうですか？
and the budget to maintain the game's resources. Like,
ちょっと待って。
it, like the last month's revenue is now at a threshold where
じゃないんだけど。
Bushiro decided to cut the plug on
何かお手伝い
Civ
でき
All
ることがあ
Stars
っ
to
た
save
ら
money
言ってくだ
overall
さい。
and then shift their resources to Civ 2 prematurely. Now,
あと
I
は
say this prematurely because they don't have Civ 2 Global yet, and
覚悟？
currently in development, but no release date yet. It's just 2023.
なるようにな
Let's go, I open the curtains.
どうかな。
You know what? I do like Ai's soft side over her Genki side. Like, to be honest, I'm seeing her what's behind the closet, or what's behind her closed curtains would be a better idea to see. You know, to have like a deep reading on Ai's personality. That is correct, Kotori.
とっても似合っています。
本当？でも普段の愛さんとイメージが違って
Obligatory A. I mean,
恥ずかしいってい
Kotori.
うか。
I think Kotori first said that. I mean, save your bias.
愛
Whoa!
さんの魅力を引き立てています。
I remember earlier when I said, when I say Muse and Aqua would have their Zozo Town collections. I mean, look at Ellie and Yoshiko. Look at Ellie, Kotori, and Yoshiko's fashion.
変身？
Those could make good ideas when Zozo Town would like to have a collaboration again. This time for Aqua or Muse. But for now, I guess Niji and Diela already have the good shots because the designs for Niji, they're way more diverse and distinct from each other. While Diela had like a uniform set, not like the uniform by design. Rather, some of the members have the same vest as the other ones do. But ending Love Life stuff with All Stars if both of them are ending. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait to see. I already did listen a little bit on Koko Hayashi as Setsuna song, and even her song covers. Now, I gotta say that one, All Stars is like a majority of the lore that contains Tomorito as Setsuna. While you can find clips, archives, and songs with Tomorito voicing as Setsuna, All Stars did contribute a majority of the group's legacy. Like, it was supposed to be like their main game. All Stars being Nijigasaki's main game, but because of how the game executed and due to its short-term lifespan, All Stars will be how was that? Nijigasaki will lose like the original piece of history,
私のは
either through story or how the gameplay works.
この血のような悪
Ruby ne?
私にこそふさわ
You
しい
can import CIFS data to Civ 2 this time. Yes, even I already said that before. You can import All Stars to Civ 2.
魔力解
And
放
whoa, and you can and
我が元へ集え
fortunately EU and EAA
魔界を滑
players
る暗黒
will
竜
be
を
able to EEA players
暗黒竜
EU or I
Not
think
as
EU and EEA players will be able to import data unlike
我を
Civ,
忘れてしまったわ
unlike OG Civ where KLab decided
よし
to
こらしいわね
restrict that to I guess to comply GDPR. Well, for Bushra, they did research I think they did research GDPR in the background, and they decided to find out which parts of the data they'll need for SIF2 to import data from SIF All Stars to SIF2. Now, I won't be expecting a legacy album, but I would like to have a few URs from SIF All Stars to import to SIF2. Like some of them have the best illustrations, to be honest. So nani, Kotori. Why may Kotori cry? Okay, never mind. We'll see Shioriko wearing her black costume later. So it's already halfway to the event story. It's already like, I think, 15 minutes into the New Year in Spain this time. Yeah, so it's fortunate enough that I think a few players will be able to import SIF All-Star data to SIF2. Granted, they have to at least update the game if they quit before updating to 3.11. That's their loss. Like, do note, All Stars Global is already like a decimal, or is already like less than 10% of what the Japanese version player base has. I like when Yoshiko doing the nervous rapping. That's why I call it the Yoha rap. Deja vu. We're gonna be the center of attention. Recording here. Wait, okay, so many people. Yes! Also, the highlight part for this event story. When I saw that in the original Japanese version, I was like, what is Yoshiko talking about? And turns out they're going to perform, like, I think, fashion show in front of the audience. Yes, we'll talk about this once. Once we have SIF 2. But I guess good news is that DG will get his 5th album, but it's love themed though. But it will be performed under 6 Live. We'll have to see it in Nijigaku no Nichijo on SIF 2. Imagine I have to repeat the Yoha rap again. Then we'd be stuck for 10 minutes just to replay this line. Ellie when she's wearing the Zozotan collection. Perfect! I mean, look at her figure! And Honoka did compliment Ellie with her long legs. Yeah, that's an actual line from the anime. I think in the English dub as well. That's right. Have you seen Honoka strutting down the runway event? I mean, I was there. Dang! Zoom out! I want to see the full view of this. I want to see the full version, full view of this illustration. That is Horosho! So, I guess she's wearing shorts and, well, buckled up with the belts. Very nice top, semi-transparent sleeves, also ending up with cups on the wrist. Kind of nice design. I did share on my Discord Discord server that there's
こんな
actually
感じでいい
someone
の
who
かし
did
ら。
the pre-idolized
バッチリ
designs
です。
for some of the cards.
それでは質問しま
And
す。
my god,
エリさん、
that
あな
that
たは
artist
どん
is
な
a
自分であり
hero.
たいですか？
That artist made pre-idolized
この
character
ジュエリーを見
designs
たとき、
all the more awesome.
同じ高校生が作ったとは信じられなかった。と
Erina,
っても素敵だったから。
Erina.
でもそれだけじゃなかった。感心する気持ちと同時に負けられないって思いも
I'm
湧
gonna
いて
miss
きた。
the character symbols though,
このジュエ
because
リーにふ
those
さわしい自分
represent
であり
their
たい。
represent their
私は
character.
そんな風に思ったの。
I think they already use it now. They already use it in Civ 2.
堂々としてる
They
わ。
don't like some of the characters. They already used it
私たちも
in
負けてはい
Civ
られませんね。
OG Civ, but it's limited to Muse and
よ
Aqua.
しこさん、いえ、ヨハネさん、例のあれやりましょう。
Then they already did this with the Star Festival event last
よから
year.
今こそ我らの真の力を見せる時。
Let's go. We're gonna have a fashion show that will battle between Johanna the Parvanelian and the flame sword princess Kuren no Genki. This will be a legendary battle. Kuren no Genki already announced the light novel form, and it will be published under Dengeki Bunko, while Genjutsu no Yohane will be airing next month after Sif after Sif All Stars closes services.
お疲れー。はあ、めっちゃ緊張した。お疲れ様。すごくリラッ
We
ク
don't
スして
have
るように見
Mari
え
for
た
the
けど。
last event story,
ダジャレも絶好調だったよ
but
ね。
instead she was substituted with Yoshiko because both of them are Guilty Kiss members.
力が出るもんだね。さて、次はせつなさんの撮影に移りたいのですが、しおりこさん、一つ提案があります。
Hey,
なんでしょう。
実はせつなと二人でパフォーマンスを考えてきたのよ。
bring your
So
popcorn
they'll
because it's going to be because it's going to be it's going to be a sample audio for 1 minute where you can imagine a crossover
それ
between
では、
Kuren no
よ
Ken
ーい、
Kuren no Kenki and Yohane in the katakana fantasy world of Numazu. Hasano Sora app? I
我が
haven't
名
tried
は
that
打
yet.
天使ヨハネ。
I'm gonna install that app
ようこそ。
after I
この
buy a
地
new
上に
phone.
住む人間どもを支
But
配
I'm
す
not
る。
I'm not going to focus on
神
Hasano
の作
Sora
り
app.
し人間を堕落させ、それを反逆の証とする
I can focus the Hasano Sora app particularly for the gaming side, but not where I will have to interact with Hasano
大好
Sora
きと
idols.
自由の戦士、スカーレット・セツナです。打天使ヨハネ、あなたに取り付いた邪悪なもの
Oh
を払
yes,
って
this
あげまし
battle
ょ
will
う。
be legendary.
輝け、私のジュエル、ペリドットパワーチャージ。
I wonder if they're gonna
セツナスカーレット・
I wonder if they did use the fairy dot power charge from Nijitapi. No, Yoshiko's down.
やるじゃない。乾杯よ、ガクリ。
Yaru janai. I have defeated Kakuka.
やるじゃない。乾杯よ、ガクリ。
Boom. No. Yoshiko is
今日も
down.
また世界を救ってしまいました。
Is it worth sacrificing Yohane at the end?
おお、
They were like floating on the boat.
すっごいヒーローショーみたい。周り
Being
で見ていた
Gakuri.
人たちも拍手して
Actually, it's more or less onomatopoeia where
ありがとうございまし
yeah,
た。
the word gakuri is like an
Yoshiko-san.
onomatopoeia
それでは
word
お聞きし
for
ます。
someone
あなた
collapsing
はどんな自分
or
でありたい
something
ですか？
collapsing to the ground.
私はスクールアイドルが大好きです。そんな自分の大好きを隠す必要はないことを 身をもって伝えていきたいと思っています。
But she didn't love you,
光あるところ
Jando.
に闇もある。その大好きは闇でもいい。
She said she just likes you, Chad, not love you, Chad. It's from Neon Animation, episode 14.
失礼しました。せつなさん、ヨハネさん、ありがとうございました。
Alright. Well, I guess we're almost done with this event story. I mean, it's just quick, to be honest. I am gonna play Stiff 2, if I have enough time after the party cards tier list.
最後は小鳥さんです。小鳥さんには衣装をアピールしていただきたいです。
Show me your
皆
favorite
さんに並んでいた
costumes.
だいて、その前でインタビューをしましょう。
Ah, I already see Kotori anyway, early before this this part of the event story.
愛さんの立ち位置ここでいい？はい。エリさんはもう少し右でお願いします。わかったわ。
We got the pair of blondes and we have the pair of black-haired
なんでも一
friends.
人でこなしてしまうんですから。
Because Yosko had had like dark blue, while Setsuna does have black hair with a gradient of
真ん中にお願いします。
light blue.
ここでいいかな。
And then Kotori is the
それでは撮
lonely
影を始めましょう。
Kotori is the lonely ashen gray hair
ア
group.
クション。今日の皆さんの衣装は全部小鳥さんが用意してくださったんです
Making
よ
a
ね。
promotional video for a jewelry set.
今回の撮影に合わせて作ったんだ。ジュエリーのコンセプトはなりたい自分になる。だからみんなの中にあるものを
I bet
引き出
Honoka
せる
and
ような
Omi will watch the new promotional video.
それが
They'd be jealous of Kotori because she's the only one. I think she already got into a fashion show.
はい。ですから胸を張ってください。ありがとう。それでは
At least the second years did cover
どんな自分
the
になり
second
たいで
years
す
did
か？
cover ground, but having at least one for each attribute. Kotori second year pure, I second year smile, and Setsuna second year cool.
私はそんな時ほんの少しだけど背中を押してくれるそんな衣装を作りたいそう思っているんだ。
Verb jewels are verb. I mean, look at this crystal that she has.
それでねしおりこちゃんにプレゼントがあるの。
Hey?
これを
Ah, look at this
こ
costume.
れはしおりこちゃんの
I
衣
mean,
装
she has a large ruby in it.
私の
So, Kotori dons the sapphire jewels. And look at her necklace and then look at her hair dress.
ですが私は
Come on, Shiorika. It's your last chance.
Eh?
It's your last
Anata
chance
wa?
to be featured in this game. And we'll leave the autoplay to make it like, oh, let's make it a cliffhanger and then we'll show you the ending. Hmm.
なぜ私の衣装を
You're the only one left who hasn't modeled yet. You gotta do what Karen says. You gotta do what Karen does. That's the Starlight song. Then you'll see the starlight.
ですが私は皆さんのサポートに集中するため出演はしないと決めたんです。やっぱりそうだよね。
Aw.
しおりこちゃんは真面目だから断られちゃうかもしれないねって話してたの。そうはおっしゃいますが、やってみたらいいじ
I might be misquoting.
ゃん。愛さん。だってさ、この衣装もジュエリーもシオッティのために作ったんでしょ？だったらこれを一番輝かせることができるのはシオッティ以外にいないじゃん。 ですが、
Jerome is using a Xiaomi.
時間ならなんとかなります。一人では無理でも私たちがいるんですから。
そうよ。撮影機材の扱いは慣れてるわ。
インタビューなら任せて。皆さんありがとうございます。やってみます。いえ、改めて私の方からお願いします。皆さんの力を貸してください。
Oh, nice. Lend me your power because Shuriko's gonna give us the most striking pose.
しおって準備はいい？
You ready?
よろしくお願いします。では本番いきます。よーい、アクション。それじゃあ質問するわ。
So do you want to be?
あなたはどんな自分でありたいですか？まずは皆さんに感謝を述べたいと思います。ありがとうございます。
No.
私がこうしていられるのは皆さんの支えがあるから
I
なのだ
imagine
と。
she'd be breaking the fourth wall because this is the last event story that we'll have for this game.
そんな皆さんの思いに応えられる自分でありたい、そう思うんです。
いい答えね。でもまだちょっと表情が硬いかな。
Was Yoshiko even looking at Shuriko's pose this whole time?
ならばこういうのはどうでしょう。
Eh?
どうでしょう。
You
私
could-
なりに素敵なポ
You
ーズ
could
を
use
考え
that
てみ
for
たん
your
ですが、
next Reverb Subunit Live.
なんだかちょっと恥ずかしくなってきました。
Was it even prompted by Yohane to do that?
いい表情よ。これなら素晴らしい PV になりそうね。
Nice. That's a wrap. That's the last event story. Oh man. It's kind of lukewarm to finish the collection of event stories with a fashion show. But for context, this looks like a sequel to Strut Down the Runway. So for a sample of this event story, I think it's right over several years ago. My god, where are you? This one. And let's have a sample with this one, Chapter 6. Oh, where is Honoka? Ah, dang, I can't see Honoka. Really? Alright, sample of this event story for those who haven't know what the theme is. So, it's like a fashion show, but this feels like a sequel to this event story. The Strut Down the Runway.
落ち着くずら。胸を張って前を見て。笑顔って。
Don't worry, the event stories are archived, so other YouTube channels have already archived the event stories.
ポーズもきちんと撮れていましたね。表情は見えませんでしたが。
See, I did already appear in this event story. Same goes for the heart sparkling jewelry.
戻ってくるよ。
And interestingly, the previous event story has Onoka to represent Grantham, but for the last event story, Kokori had to substitute for Honoka.
勝ってって誰も戦ってないよ。
And also Nozomi being Ellie's partner. Nozomi had to substitute for Ellie for that last event story.
私の顔などどうでも良いのです。
Unfortunately, there's no representative from Guilty Kiss, so for Aqua, they had 2/3 of Azalea members to participate in this event story.
伝わってしまいそうなんやけど。もうちょっと。もうちょっと。花丸ちゃん、あと少しファイトだよ。花丸さん、頑張って。あ、みんな。丸、ちゃんと笑えて。お。
I already covered this event story, so I think I think I already. Let me check. Where is it? Strut down the runway. I think I already covered this one before. In my old streams. Let me check the channels. Channel records. Bruh, Lonnie is already in 30th place anyway. Why I'm staying at Lonnie's channel hop is because next week, Hanamaru and Aibu will be next. So my plan is to waste all my AP tickets for Aibu's channel. And because it has a 3 times drop, the luck for this one is going to be varied. So after this week's channel rankings, I will go back to Aibu's channel and use all of my AP tickets there. I'm thinking of finishing the channel by around 990. So all this to use up all to find as many appeal and save gear as possible. I want at least every Aibu card, SR or UR, to have at least the save gear appeal plus 10. That way, all the same idle cards will be useful on clearing expert solves. So that's my game plan after finishing chapter 53, because there's nothing to do. There's SBL, there's DLP, there's going to be the final round of voltage ranking for a particular stall. So not much to do. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to carpe diem the rest of the game until like June 30. Did I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to imagine this one over. Let me get the tier list ready. Also, encoding overloaded. Come on! I just want to open MS Excel. Alright, so here's now the card. Here's now the tier list. Check if it's available.
教科書もじっくり読んでみると面白いことがたくさん書いてあるんだよ。
Alright, so here comes the party card tier list. I would like to change the theme though, so I would give the theme over the Kanon this time. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here is the party card tier list. Boy here, and for those who haven't watched last week's stream where I did the Festival 3 cards tier list, you can check it out. You can check out my channel. I already did this, I think, last week or so. And let's start with the party card tier list. So, this tier list will be very wide, and criteria for these cards are varied because it started as early as 2021 with Party Eye in February 2021, and then it finished. And then the party card collection finishes with Nozomi at May 15th this year. So standards for these cards will be varied because the stat inflation was everywhere in the corner, even as early as Party Eye. So all of them are subjected to have stat inflation over time. And disclaimer: this is not like a meta-focused tier list. Rather how powerful or how was it good? How good was it when the card was released? So let's start the tier list. I would have to say Party Eye is like going if I recall, I think Party Eye is an active voltage gain supporter because she does have a peel buff that focuses on the team stamina. So think of it like a music note brooch where it increases the base appeal depending on how high your stamina is. So if it's green stamina, it'll have the additional buff. Orange to red or below will have reduced buffs. I is the case. She however does not do much on same strategy or backlight. I think she's pretty restrictive on active cards. So because of the attribute restriction at the time, I don't think I was as groundbreaking as I recall. So I'm gonna have to put this eye on the 14th place because I was useful on some active songs at the time, even from past to future. She was eventually useful in Neo Sky Neo Map Challenge, which you need active Nijigasaki cards to advance through, and you may not have to rely on SP fillers. So if you need like an active voltage supporter team or an appeal buff team, I mean, I could be your answer. Now another one that I'm gonna have to so another I guess voltage gain. I think it was a voltage gainer, but I might be wrong. So Party Daya is like I think useful for dual cards if I recall. However, unlike let me check the party cards collection. This is why I needed All-Stars Kirara for help. I'm not even an expert. So if I check the scouting list, party card list, card search. Right, this is going to take like another minute for the stream because depending on how well this card breakdown cards here list goes, I would say it's going to be not that much because the player base was so small, like it diminishes very quickly. I cannot even place them accurately, so I'm gonna have to rely on how well it did from the day it was created. So this is going to take a while, isn't it? I don't think PLDT is favoring me at the moment because we okay. So there was a storm early today, and there was a typhoon coming up. So depending on how fast I can go for this tier list, I can go as much as I can. So yeah, I finally got it. So Party Daya is like a voltage gain buffer supporter version of Party Eye. However, her passive focuses on same strategy cards. Pretty useful if you have songs that does not rely on SP fill. So Party Daya, I'd say it's somewhat better, but not like to a corner where I can put her on critical or wonderful. It's not that much big of a deal for Daya to just sit here on right beside I. Somewhat better because her passive is same strategy, while I only does that on active cards, which at the time I don't think it was that viable. But Daya I did eventually got some viability after the 3rd anniversary update. Still I'm putting Daya on the 13th place because I does have better support for expert and challenge songs. Moreover, another one I think I would have to say more or less a supporter card, Honoka. Honoka is a technique healer. However, because her abilities rely on Steam attribute team, at the time you could use Honoka as like a sideline for technique healing if you don't want to like barge in songs that want or you want to clutch in songs with a low HP count. This Honoka would do well as long as you're teaming up with active cards. By release standards, I think I might have significantly noticed that Honoka could be a better card technique-based healer card. I would, but unless if you're using a pure team, I'd say putting Honoka on the 11th. If you do have your team card, I would have put her a bit higher, but it's not that much. By release standards would have been a good idea. Wait, which party card never happened? There are 30 girls. Aimu does not have a party card. You can see here on the description that I made. So Aimu has no party card, but I will put her as honorable mention later on stream. So Honoka, somewhat good, decent technique healer card, but because she has pure focus, passive, and show ability, this did not put her on critical because it's not that essential at the time. Just rather like a backline healer in case if you don't have Shield or Ellie, Festival 2-1, or Smile Festival 2-Yo, where Festival 2-Yo can buff at same strategy and also heal. So next one is Kanata. Kanata, I think, is a somewhat critical card placement because Kanata does have voltage gain at the time and does have voltage gain stroll ability, which to compensate from the low upheal stat, Kanata could be able to use that, and both voltage gain and SP fill. At the time, she was pretty powerful, to be honest. If you have elegant SP fillers, Kanata will be able to buff up their appeal stat, eventually hitting the 50,000 score mark way too quickly. Or 65k if you have chokers. I'm gonna have to say this Kanata was very reliable as an SP filler at that time because there were a few elegant SP fillers, I think. So that's why having Kanata on your team, especially if you don't have initial Yoshiko or Festival 1 Ellie, this Kanata could be a better SP filler if you want to pull that often. So it's much of would you like to get her for an elegant expert song or not? Next up is unfortunately the All-Stars Kirara did not refer to the by card number. I guess I'll go for Shioriko first because Shioriko is like a best compensation price for Bombu. I told you she's on the fair tier. I will do this later. Harmonic Angel Shioriko, I guess I'll put her at least third place in the critical placement because Shioriko does have same strategy as Ifil, but not only that, she does have dual passive stats, dual passive for same strategy, and last but not least, I think because of her SP Full Booster, SP Full Booster lasts for how long the appeal chances are. So depending on how many notes and how long the songs are, Shioriko is like one of the best SP fillers that you have to get. I think she also works well on Yume no Tobura challenge. So there you have it. Nonetheless, Shioriko is like the best SP filler that you could get. And I would say I put it on 3 because 2 other cards might have the advantage pretty soon. I will have to adjust cards then. So Daya and I will have to go on 16th and 17th, while Honoka will have to go on the 13th. So Yeah, you can see me shuffle the tier cards all the time. I already did that on the previous card breakdown card tiers. So here's one was Festival 1, here one was Festival 2. This one's Festival 3. So next one oh, why is this not searching? So next one is Cheerful Girl Yo. Now Cheerful Girl Yo is, I think, a voltage gain supporter. Come on. Holster's Kira is not gathering data that fast. So Yo is a voltage gainer. She would have been good as a good backliner card had she were to not use Stamina as her second buff passive. Voltage gainer, appeal up, and stamina up for all cards. And if you were to pass an appeal chance, so on AC success, increase effective appeal by 5% for 5 notes. Quite a useful card for backline if you want to say this could work on small expert songs like Sore Boku, Mirai Boku. This Yo card could work out as like a small supporter card, either if you want to go for her backline or you want to use her as like frontline voltage gainer for small expert songs. But for other cases, Yo would be useful as a backline card, considering that the 3.4 to 5.2 and 1.7 to 2.6 is a pretty good deal. Especially, I think the festival cards like Festival 2 Arena and Festival 3 Hanayo later down the line, they offer slightly lower passives. So Yo would be a pretty decent support buffer. So nonetheless, it's an attack on all fronts and sides. Aimu Orihara is the only character to never receive a party card since All-Star is on end of service. Correct. Let's see here. Party Setsuna. I'd be biased if I put Setsuna on number 1 because Setsuna is the best backline that you can ever imagine. Just think of it. Now, her skill is a field buffer. If you're gonna use her on Yume no Ippo Expert, you'll be thankful for her effective appeal skill, which works 7 to 9% for 5 notes. That's on her strategy, but the main focus is her show ability, which does this on SP Burst. She does have a chance to increase all cards base appeal by 5% at a 50-50. So this only works once, but it's more than enough that alongside having Setsuna's base appeal up and technique up, I mean, you're gonna get like somewhat fast-paced lane to S rank Love You My Friends expert difficulty. So I use her just to S rank Love You My Friends, and I didn't regret pulling for her, even though I used up all my star gems at the time just to wait for Festival 2 Ayumu. So, Ori Setsuna, best backline ever, and I couldn't regret it. And now for Party Kotori, unfortunately, this is the only card that I wanted to get for the party lineup that is not from DG. All because Party Kotori does have skill rate buffer on the same strategy cards. Does anyone realize that if you get Festival 2 Rico, and then a few months later down the line, they release this abominable verb, which not only does SP fill same as Rico, not only has same strategy buffer, just like Rico, but they be cheated because this Kotori does have skill rate buffer 5 notes. So if you have Kotori and later Mari, or even later Festival 3 Yoshiko, you're somewhat going to get higher chances of winning SBL moving forward. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're gonna stack in Rico and Kotori in the same strategy, woo, your career is over. That's how that's how the game fell down because they overpowered these cards, like uneven balance. Yeah, so overall, Kotori is placing top 1 now because, well, because skill rate buffer SB filler. Another one, next one is, I think, when the game's second anniversary, or before its second anniversary arrived, Emma Emma isn't fortunate enough to like pull down the brakes or at least add up some sales. So I don't think Emma is well deserved of getting a great or wonderful, so I'm putting her on the 20 because Emma does have voltage gain, but because they use the 11% skill rate, I'm putting her on the lowest. I mean, it's high risk, high rewards. Either you get Emma, either you have a skill rate buffer for Emma, or you have to rely on using keychain accessories just to get her skill used. And I think she does have somewhat higher buff as Party Yo did, because Party Yo's passive is for all cards. Emma does this on small cards. Then on Strategy Switch, she does have voltage gain buffer, but who uses it? Unless if you're using either a voltage gain or SP fill strategy, this Emma will not be that useful. She's the only one that could be useful on small cards, or if you could use her in Yumeno Ipo Expert maxed out, I mean, you'll be fine with this, but by standards, that's just the lowest, unfortunately for me. And the trend goes on with Party Kanan. Now, Party Kanan, unfortunately, sunset her meta throne after Festival. Unfortunately, Kanan will be sunsetting her meta throne when Festival 2 Aimu and Festival 3 Ellie decided to overtake her throne. So, I will have to say, Kanan, being a party card, she does have 11% unfortunately, so pretty useful on Florelling one-way expert. Or actually, no brand girls needed used cards. So this Kanan card, I think somewhat higher than I don't think it's like somewhat higher than Emma, but because she's using the 11% skill card, unless you're just gonna use her on that specific song, unfortunately I will have to put this Party Kanan card on the lower because while she does have higher stats than Emma, I don't think the 11% rate cards did help in the long run. So unfortunately, I don't think it's that much. There is Party Hanamaru. I don't think Hanamaru is that easy to grasp because she does have voltage gain buffer, but this only worked. But the highlight for this card was the SP overcharge. If you're having trouble getting through Koini Naratai Aquarium challenge difficulty, whether you don't have enough bond boards unlocked or you try to get insights or accessories wrapped up or some active viewers maxed out, this Hanamaru could be useful, although you will need a lot of SP fillers to utilize her show ability. So being a Koini Naratai Aquarium challenge supporter, I'm not surprised that Hanamaru didn't go so well. Like, at the point where SP overchargers are necessary. So, Hanamaru, I think I'm gonna put her on the 18th because it's not that much of a big deal to begin with. Let's see here. Party Ellie. Now, Party Ellie, I'd say Party Ellie is like one of the best cards that you can get. Like, technique healing wise and backline support, this Ellie card will work as a backliner because he does have 3.4 to 5.2 and 1.7 to 2.6 for technique. This Ellie card was like one of the best technique healers that you could get. Better than Honoka. While Honoka does this for pure cards, Ellie does this for all cards. So technique healer, and also she does have She does have like new party Setsuna's passive and the show ability of Party Karata at the time. I'd say this Ellie is like an essential card that you want to get because if you're gonna use her on Love You My Friends challenge, I mean you're gonna need this Ellie card or Snow Halation challenge. Speaking of Snow Halation challenge, another card that would be useful is Rina. Rina is a natural card, SP filler natural card, but on appeal chance success increased voltage gain for the next SP verse or SP voltage gain by 8% of her technique. I'd say this is where Minet decides to take over. Bushiroad and Minet decides to take over the spotlight from J-Lab. So this Rina card, I'd say it's somewhat lower than the 12. So I think around 11. I mean, don't get me wrong, SP fillers are great too. SP fillers are good to get, but you're gonna have at least like 2 cards from the same element, or 2 cards that have same strategy passives, and then you'll be able to like make up some of the reduced voltage gain that they have compared to using voltage gainers in a strategy. Granted, voltage gainers do have a disadvantage of only 50k, and I guess Party Lanju is very messy to begin with. I think I recall she does voltage gain for all cards, but her passive is appeal plus technique plus appeal plus a technique plus for all cards. Then her show ability, when live shows start, increase voltage gain by 2% for pure cards. Very complicated skill set. Unfortunately, she has to replace Yo's place. She has to replace Yo's ranking, which I think Yo was. Oh wait. Unfortunately, she's going to be sandwiched in between Yo and Party Daya for good reason. It's a complicated card because you don't have that much to do with Lanju if you don't have Festival to Aimu, Mystic Fairy Aimu, Kindergarten Rina, or any Nijigasaki voltage gainer card. I mean, this Lanju, however, is not that strong. For Minet to give Lanjo a head start in the limited card collection, I'd say it's so lukewarm, to be honest. Now, Umi is like a copycat to Party Karata for good reason. She does have dual passive, unlike Karata does, because Karata only works with a single appeal plus passive. Umi does have dual passive, so a place higher than Karata. And next one is Rin. Remember Minet tried to get 11% on that card? Ay. This didn't go well so easily. Unfortunately, Party Rin is a voltage gainer. And it does not help the fact that her passives are cool cards, good for cool cards. Even show ability when passing a wheel chance 3.9. So, unfortunately, I think Rin has to go below Emma, but greater than Kana. And because they're on the 11% skill rate trend, I might have to go lower than expected the next time I try to calculate this. So yeah, not good. I could see Party Mari would be a copycat of Kotori, but her passive is good for all cards. Kotori does this on same strategy cards. You know what? I guess you could say Party Mari did broke a few. Party Mari did broke a few places. That's why Kubo quit the game, unfortunately. So Party Mari, backline version of Party Kotori. If you're gonna use her on same strategy or same attribute card, this Party Mari would. I think this Party Mari would be this this essential to the critical role? Because she's 4 places lower because she's not like Party Kotori. But she can still give out skill rate buff for all cards. For her strategy actually. Kotori does this on safe strategy as well. Oh my gosh. Party Rico. I wouldn't say that much about Party Rico, but hold on. Already reached 1 page of Itara. Okay, so Rico is voltage gain and appeal buffer. Good for elegant cards, but I gotta question why Rico has to still use dual passive for all cards. Had she been good enough had she chose the elegant attribute, I mean, Rico could be useful to compensate from Party Kadan's shortcomings, especially the 11% skill rate. So Rico has 11%. Like, what the heck? I mean, to be honest, she is somewhat better than Kanan, but because of the 11% skill rate, unfortunately, I will have to put her somewhat higher. When a field can start, her show ability is critical power buffer, which works during a field chances, but it's not going to be always because it's at 50-50. So putting Hanamaru now down to good, and Rico is on the 80. Interesting. You know what? This trend moving forward, I guess the next, I guess I'm gonna have to shuffle some of the positions down. So, Party Hanayo, I mean, very generic voltage gainer now. Now that Lanju made an example of how to not make a messy card. Party Hanayo is voltage gainer, but unlike Manju, Hanayo focuses on appeal and stamina, which how is this going to be that important to her? For all cards, and when live shows start, increase voltage gain up by 2% for prior cards. Interesting. You know what's interesting? Nanju already have on live shows start voltage gain up by 2%. So basically, Party Lanju, but there are differences. Hanyo focuses on voltage gain. Lanju buffs technique stats secondarily, and Hanyo being the stamina buffer. So I would say put her on a comparable level to, let's say, over here. Then have Hanyo over here. So by standards, I don't think it's an interesting card to get. But wait till I have to talk about Yoshiko though. So next month, Mia was there. So Party Mia, she already has her Festival 3 card, but unfortunately it's a voltage gain, SP voltage gain buffer, which wouldn't work. What's even worse, her skill set is not that very good for her Festival collection. Now to make up from that mistake, her party card does have appeal voltage gainer and 6.4 to 8.4 Steam strategy cards. And her show ability is the same as Festival 2 Aiwu, which I think Party Aiwu already dethroned Festival 1 canon at that time. So I think by this level, Mia I think did well on being as competitive as Festival 2 Aibu and Festival 3 Kotori when it was launched. But overall, Mia is on the wonderful tier list. Not gonna lie, I mean it's not that groundbreaking. It's just that if you need elegant expert songs or I think a song for you challenge later down the line, Mia could work as like a wonderful addition to your elegant collection. Boga's favorite. You know, I've been a bit hard on Maki when I did the Festival 3 tier list, all because all because Maki is on the wonderful list, and there's a reason I already put her on the wonderful tier list because well, Maki is a voltage gainer to well compete against Shioriko. Now, Party Maki being an small SP overcharger, I think this is somewhat better because Maki. Because remember, I think there are a few small SP fillers that you could get in the regular lineup. This added Maki to another small SP filler limited collection. There were so few, like Miracle Voyage Yo, Pioneering a New World Kotori, Royal Nightfall Kotori. I mean, less are the choices for permanent matters. Like, come on, more desire for Maki. Gosh dang it. Rank 7 so far, but she wouldn't be able to stay that long anyway. So small SP overcharger, if you're struggling on small expert songs that had high voltage count, high SP voltage requirements, I mean Maki could work. Just do note that you'll need to know the strategy from Festival 2 Daya or Party Hanamaru, or even Festival 3 Ai. Next month, Yoshiko. Interestingly, she does have appeal buffer for same strategy. Same goes for passive, and on strategy switch out for appeal voltage gain. I'd say this Yoshiko is better than Lanju and Hanayo, only because well, I'd say this Yoshiko is like the best among Nanju and Hanayo, all because that she does have voltage gain on strategy switch, and her skill set focuses on same strategy cards. I say it's a pretty good collection. I think the reason I'm keeping doing the analysis is because those who aren't whales and couldn't spend their star gems on Party Kotori and Party Mari. I had Party Mari this time and almost didn't use her in favor of all festival cards. I'd say maxing out Party Mari should have been like a better priority because of her skill rate buffer. That's why I had to put Mari on the 5th place. Well, I guess Party Kotori is like the groundbreaker. The groundbreaker at that time. Oh boy, so I think there was another festival card that had natural bias, so kind of like Festival 2 Arena but for natural cards. This Kaden, however, is like another Party Mari clone, Party Mari or Party Kotori clone, but however it's for natural cards. I'm not sure where to put those, so I will have to reshuffle some of my cards there. So now they're not on a lower mark. Not gonna lie, I don't think their positions will be placed that long enough. Actually, why did I even put them here? So I'd say place them over here. And then place them over here. The thing is, if you don't have Party Arena, I think Kaden could be a good option because Kaden does have skill rate buffer for all cards, for same strategy cards. So if you don't have Kotori or Mari listed here, I think Party Kaden could be a better substitute, but you're gonna have to get natural cards if you want to utilize your skill that often. Oh boy, next two are unfortunately Shizukazu, and I'm gonna be harsh on this one. Party Shizuku is like the Festival 2, is like the party alternative to Festival 2 Yo. Yo still heals better than Shizuku did, even though she does have even though Shizuku has all dual passive, while Yo only does this like on same strategy. It all works. It all comes down to how many technique stats does Yo and Shizuku have, and then how effective their healing factor is. So having Shizuku, I think I will have to put her on, not on the 18th, but I want to put Shizuku on the 11th because Shizuku is like already there if you don't have Festival to Yo. So pretty much very good for a card that keeps on healing, even though she's sleepy. Next one. Oh boy, Kasumi. Oh, I'm sorry. She's like an active alternative to Party Setsuna, just by looking at her stats. Granted, because of her attribute bias, her appeal and technique off buff are stronger than Setsuna if you have active cards on your team. If you're gonna use her on the front line, say like Niji or Passion's Expert, increase voltage gain for critical notes 14 to 18 for 5 notes. So I'd say this Kasumi is, I think that lower than Setsuna is. I'm not sure where to place her, to be honest, but I wanted to put her somewhere on the same placement as Party Honaka did. So yeah, I think I put her so far here, and I think I'll have to move out some of the placements. So I think Maki should be a place higher right now, since I'm only going to use a few cards left. Alright, February. Nico and the Valentine's Day login bonus. We predicted Nico was going to have her party card. Not gonna lie, she is the same as Party Hanamaru did, but for elegant cards. So where is Hanamaru? Oh my! I'm sorry, Hanamaru, but I placed you on the low side, unfortunately. So I'd say this Nico card is somewhat decent. So a bit better than Hanamaru, only because they have stat inflation at that time. I mean, for Nico fans, at least you got another Nico card that has an SP overcharger. Party Hika. I'm not sure what to expect about Hika when I first look at the card analysis, because I think her voltage gain is for active cards, and her show ability is for active cards, and then yeah, her dual passive is for all cards, which I wish I could put Hika somewhat higher than Yoshiko, but I think Yoshiko did better when it comes to like having backline or same strategy support card. I'd say this Hika will likely have to be put over here, being an active card. I mean, that wouldn't make sense though. So voltage gain, critical power buffer, and then voltage gain for stone. Okay, it's a bit confusing, but long story short, you can use this Hika card for Koinartai Aquarium Challenge, or active expert songs like Chase. Alright, Chase being a question mark. Chase, Braveheart Coaster. What other active songs? Oh great, I've forgotten. So, yeah, I'd say Hika is on the good tier because there were way too many voltage gainers, and we already have a Hika that can do voltage gain buffer. Like, is she useful on advanced difficulty songs? Probably not. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, this Ruby is more or less like Festival 2 Ruby, but for small cards. All the reason is because I think her tech stat is higher, but her heal stat is the same as her Festival 2 card did. So I guess this Ruby is somewhat better than Rina. Well, I wish I could put her like, I think somewhat better than Rina, like this one at 11 and then 12. So yeah, unfortunately, we've reached the end of the party cards tier list. So now this is where the game closes down, and Party knows of me being a latecomer to the release schedule, I'd say having her having another skill set that her skill kind of looks familiar for those who have Festival 2 Maki or Festival 3 Karen. This knows of me, I have to say this is a crit rate buffer, but if you were to pass an appeal chance, she does this 7% for pure cards, 0.05% bad, 0.05% less than Thanksgiving Nia did, but I guess to balance out because Nozomi is going to add base appeal for a selected range of cards, while Thanksgiving Nia only focus on like 2 of the 3 cards on her team. So Nozomi, I think, somewhat better than Yoshiko did. So let's finalize the results. I didn't add in tier list by category, so I will have to roll. I'll have to do this by, let's see what class they're in. Are they gonna be useful? So I guess Honoka here, Yo here. Hero cards. Say if you have if you're going to tackle Love the Life We Live challenge difficulty, and assuming you can remove debuffs, then I think those should be your last resort. If you don't have any other of your skill cards maxed out. Not necessarily like it can win Love the Life We Live challenge, but it's pretty much there. Alright, where are you, Aimu? Now remember, the collection does not have Party Aimu in it. She is reserved for Festival 4 this time. So yeah, by game closure differences, I'd say, well, what a bummer. I was expecting the game to last only until September this year, but well, times change. Let's just not let Aimu have her party card, because we already have a party Aimu at home, and the card is Mystic Fairy Aimu. So live challenge recommended, like festivals, that's one challenge common in person. Live challenge recommended for Fest Setsuwan, Kana 2, Shizuku Sunflower version. Best Shizuku Sunflower version. You're referring to the first festival card, I think. Party Mari, Party Setsu. Yeah. To try to do something big as a farewell. Oh my gosh, what is this taking so long? Oh my gosh, it's gonna take me another 5 minutes. So, just imagine, Party Aimu, just imagine, Party Aimu would be ranked, fair on the 30, because she is not classified as a party card. Now, stats-wise, for Party Aimu, not Party Aimu, Mystic Fairy, gosh, I will have to type this on my own. There. Wrap text. There. I put this on fair because she's not a party card. Just a precursor to this party cards collection. She's the only one in the spotlight to have 2 spotlight cards. Oh, come on. Alright, so Mystic Fairy Aimu, while not a party card, because she is not a party card, I'm putting her on fair tier list. So, yeah, complete collection. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for Festival 4 Aiwu. I'm hoping she's an SP filler because my god, her Cyber World card is so dumb. Like, same attribute, but her appeal buffer only works on the same idol cards. So yeah, that's all for this tier list. You only have 30 minutes to spare for Civ 2. I could wait for the daily reset. That way I can start doing dailies. My god. So not a perfect tier list, but oh well, it's just my idea anyway. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy moly, this collection has way more SP cards. That almost filled the SP chart. How about defense? I'd say for voltage, not that many cards did break the line. So, this. Oh wow, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I'm just gonna finalize the tier list by category, and then move on to, well, time to move on to Civ 2. So, it's the tier list for SP cards. The critical defense. I'd say critical meta for Setsuna. Voltage gainer. There isn't that much card. There aren't that many cards on the critical side. So by critical meta, I guess Party Setsuna, Kasumi, and then here Nozomi. Defense wise, I'd say this. There are no party cards. I'd say would put Nico and Hanamaru here on the critical side. Next one. This, and this. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of voltage gainers on this collection. I will have to add another row. No, not like this. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fix all of this on off stream. But you get the point. For the party card collection, this is the final tier list. Just disregard Aiwu because that's actually a spotlight card. There. That's all. Yeah, I think it's over an hour now for this tier list. Unlike I think I did a quarter more minutes for the Festival 3 lineup. So yeah, I will have to switch over to Civ 2. Right back. I also have to drink water.
アクアの活動がきっかけで実家のダイビングショップもにぎわってくれるといいんだけど。武士もラブライブスクールアイドルフェスティバル2ミラクルライブ。お茶の時間にしない？メレンゲクッキーを作ったんだ。
I'm not sure why Emma was placed like weirdly positioned here, but oh well.
次のライブのことを考えるとワクワクするね。
Alright, so current event this time is free tour, so my mission is to at least collect as many love gems as possible before the next Niji event. I didn't announce Niji Civ 2 didn't announce the next cards yet, so I still have time to queue up more songs. I'm just gonna play School Idol Musical. Sure, I'd like to have tea time at almost midnight. So no, there were no song requests since I wanted song requests open while I'm doing the party cards tier list. But I guess I'll have to do this on my own for now. Now the Now the new songs are almost all songs from the School Idol musical album. Unfortunately, it's on the other tab, so you cannot play those songs and make it count for the daily goals. If Civ 2 announced URIMU to be added in the rotation, I'm still not ready. Wow. I'm almost there to getting no full combo. Really? Okay. Okay, that's a good way to finish the song. I'm actually doing this on 10LP because it's almost daily reset. Oh my gosh, if I'm playing this on expert, look how low the score is. It's not enough for me to get at least 8k. Naritai Jukun. Ah, that's the same tagline from All Stars event story for the jewelry part. Naritai Jukun. Just be yourself. Really? Oh, cool. It's kind of weird they had very short loops. Like, why not just give a variable loop? I don't want to hear the same intro part of the preview over and over again. Dum dum dum. Oh my god, it's too bright. Oh wow. Please give me full combo. It's not even 80% yet. I think it's already 80. I can't let go of my combos yet. You can't distract me, Honoka and Ayu. Boom. Even if I have perfect locks, I still didn't get all perfect anyway. There. I have to do 4 master songs 10 times multi to win 600 notes for 8k a day. That's pretty hard. Even like I'm already at a point where I cannot get as many rank ups as possible. It has to be like the more songs that I think the higher score is, the better. But because the score is tied to all difficulties, if you were the full combo or all perfect and easy song with a high scoring team, you're better off going to full combo or all perfect. Hold on. You're better off all perfect master or full combo of master song over doing the same thing on lower difficulties. Granted, I think not this one. Granted, the goals for this one is you have to press the random song and play that song, I think 10 times. And there's also the full combo part. So full combo 5 times, and then you can get more candies like this, and then you have to play 10 random songs to get more candies. Unfortunately, I do have an issue with this. I do have an issue on this second batch of free tour because you already have LP candies at that time and you were low rank. You were not likely going to get 8k. So either I wasted my LP the night or just ramble up and then just farm as many uncleared songs as possible. So I'm just gonna do 10 LP tonight. If it's 10:55, I'm gonna have to use skip tickets. That guitar riff sounded like a video game soundtrack. Ah, I missed it. It's just combo B. Well, I'm gonna have to do this one again. Chi-chan, we already finished the song. See, I knew it was combo B. Oh, cool. Next reward is candies. I love LP candies. Two, three. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, that's a lot. I'm gonna be addicted to School Idol musical by the time this stream finishes. I'd rather focus on farming Wavka than tiering in this event because there's no ranking. It's like I'm playing School Idol musical out of context, just by playing songs out of order. Aye! Come on. I'm thinking of getting a new phone by July, but I wanted to complete the Blu-ray set as well. 申し訳ございません。Like, Snapdragon 765G is not gonna cut it for SIFT. Because it was an unoptimized game, maybe I might have a better chance playing this game on Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2. Because it's like somewhat a bit comparable to 8 Plus Gen 1, but lighter in performance. 8 Plus Gen 1 is still the most preferred flagship Snapdragon SoC over 8 Gen 1. Oh, come on, just give me those candies! Come on! La 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 la! Gotta be squeaky clean for the performance, I guess. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Why do that? Try again. Cow, cow. Oh, come on. Anyway, I get with this one. Those didn't know. Ah, never mind. And then they. Alright. Snapdragon 8, well, just to skip Gen 2. Yeah, yeah, Samsung didn't do well with the 888 and 8 Gen 1 because, yeah, I get with the port heat management. What's even worse, some phones decide to opt in for 888 and 8 Gen 1 even though they knowingly knew that Samsung screwed up the production. So I was going to wait for 8 plus Gen 1 or 7 plus Gen 2. Like 7 plus Gen 2 is like a level before 8 plus Gen 1 in terms of thermal management and performance. What else? There's also 778G, which I think it's like 2 levels slower than 7 plus Gen 2. I think 7 Gen 1 is a level below 7 plus Gen 2. So if Civ 2 cannot play on 765G, maybe there's a chance that this game will run well if I play it on a 7 plus Gen 2 because, well, for optimization. Wow, jump scare. I got jump scared by Rico and Karata. Fortunately, I can exchange another memorial reward just by participating in the Niji event after this.
私が行く。私が行く。
It was dropping frames way hard. It's also on my end too. Even if the mirroring software does not reflect as many frames as possible, I guess it's probably because the phone that had a USB port on it is only 2.0 protocol. Yeah, I got the countdown timer ready. Time for me to use skip tickets then. What's the highest song then? Found it. Alright, give me 8k. More bond points for other characters. Seriously? No, that was so close. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, so close. No, I'm out of... No, I can't risk it. Oh, wait, I just need one. Please get to... Please get to the day. Please. Thanks, Rico. Thank you. No, it's daily reset. Are you serious? My goal to skip is Manatsu 10 tickets to 2.4 since I got 878, the highest score. My gosh, I can't believe this. What a large hurdle for me to get two extra tickets. Look at this one. There it reset. No, it's worthless now. Alright, it's worthless for me to use LP candies anymore because look at this. 2 extra candies just for 8,000 dailies. Like, they forgot to acknowledge that a few high rankers cannot get this one anymore. So now that's their punishment. they got limited stocks of LP candies that they can use for the next Niji event. Ay. Mari, what are you cooking? More LP candies, please. I don't have LP anymore to do dailies. Thank you. Just 2. At least it compensates for me to use one candy. Or for not getting the daily goal. This is gonna take a while for me to get a lot of LP. Yoshiko. She used Yoshiko's sticker. She used Yoshiko's stamp though. Nice. I'm guessing I'm supposed to interview Rico about how she first performed playing a piano. Dang. Then she found Chika-chan. Moto koto ba dekoi. Ah. Mushimo really making daily grinds as he leveled up ironically. Yeah, doing the level grind's harder. Well, I guess I have to finish this with I'm gonna have to finish this one with Daily Scout anyway, since well, I'm not gonna be having this one anymore. No, not this one. Dead. Rest in peace. Oh man. Cardstead announcement for Festival for Aimun Hanamaru will be out on Monday, but because I'm working starting next Monday, I will have to check the information after I'm done working.
私たちが一
Yeah,
番乗りだね
after my day shift.
あなたのおかげだよ。一歩前に進めたよね。
A BOL? What? Another BOL? Okay, never mind. Nah, like I don't think those are useful. My gosh, why not give Ivo a very good SP filler? I don't care what show ability she'll have. You know what? I guess tomorrow's daily reset. I still have spare gems to use anyway. So, you know what? Time for reroll. I guess mission right now is to get at least Rena. Give me at least Festival for Rena, and then I'm done. I'm still gonna get it at guarantee. Don't worry, guys. I'll make it. There's also the weekly goal, so I'm fine with this.
それくらい余裕余裕。
Never mind. I already got you 25 radiances. No, this is not gonna work. They brought back the 3 retries instead of keeping the 5 retries. Like, 5 retries are better than 3 because the game is closing. Another excuse.
桜の精霊さ。
Sorry, she's 5 limiting. Alright, 25 radiances. Just give me Rena. Oh wow, kinda ironic.
素敵な本との出会い。
I guess that's why it was. That's why it was SR all the way because I already have a UR. It's a UR that I already have. Last chance for me to get Rena, please. Please give me Rena. Gosh dang it! Don't give me hope. Cherry Blossom. Yeah, I already maxed out that Cherry Blossom Shizuku. I already have that on my Japanese account though. Oh, you give me hope. Press for Rita, please.
わからない。
It's Hadamaru. Unfortunately, that's the last retry I'm doing. My gosh! You give me Hanamaru. No flip. Alright, give me your please. Best for Rena, please.
こうでしょうか。難しいですね。
Tell me, Umi. Well, I already have Umi's SP burst. Hooray. Not the best. Fine. If it's Umi, I'm fine because I now have her SP burst. Well, but I still have 100 paid star gems on my stockpile. Sure, download these data. It will be useless anyway. Alright, time to import. Of course, I'll confirm, and I won't show my information on screen. Alright. Hold this one for me, will you? Alright. Google keep notes. Sif All Stars to Sif to alright. And then archive it. Alright. Wrong screen. Alright. I've done my part. I'm gonna wait for details on Sif All Stars and Sif All Stars to Sif 2 import information. I already copied my the I already copied my information, screenshot it, and I'm not gonna show it to you.
ラブライブスクールアイドルフェスティバルオールスターズ
Okay, Busher is gonna have to do two things for the global version. Sif 2 Global, launch it with bugs fixed, with many fixes. Wait, I didn't do this. Huh. I didn't actually log into my account for some reason. I missed it. So I missed a day of hearing in this event. Wow. I dropped 500 places, I think. Why? Advertisement for the YYY live show. Alright, another one from a Sif 2 account. Agree? Yes. Screenshot it. Copy info. Stay here. Stay here. Keep my notes. Alright. Everything is archived. Now, I also have to go to the gallery. And did I miss it? Okay, so my Sif 2 import details are saved. Alright, Booster Road. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for Sif 2 import details and we'll talk about it. So that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. So next All-Star stream will be on May 31. So either May 30 or May 31, I will start doing the live scouting video. So next stream will be Genshin. I'm thinking of streaming in the afternoon. I'm not gonna do the event story tier lists because it's gonna be very long. So next stream, Genshin Impact, I think in the afternoon. So yeah, just so that I have enough time to prepare for a full-time job. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm thinking of do 14 p.m. PHT to 16 p.m. PHT. So that's going to be the next stream for Genshin. Next stream will be Genshin Impact. Next All-Star stream will be on May 30 or 31. But this time will be on 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. PHT. So yeah. I will do Festival 4 IU Scouting. And let's see if I can max her out. I will do the story chapter. I will do story chapter 53 on Saturday, so that way I'll be able to play the Div 2 Nichi event story as well. So yeah. Okay then, that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe, ring the bell, and not one last time, but yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, where I'll be playing Genshin Impact, and for Love Live All Stars, I'll see you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday. On the day that Aimu and Hanamaru will get their last festival cards. Yep. Just to showcase, I already have all festival Aimu cards on both accounts, so see you guys next time. Goodbye. See you soon.
喉乾いたの？口つけちゃったけど、私の飲む？あなたに頭ポンポンってされると恥ずかしいけど嬉しいな。